All right, this is what the stock exhaust sounds like. There's a little bit of an exhaust leak, so as you can tell, that's why we're replacing it. Go. That's the heat shield again.
Okay.
Let's go. All right, we're in the 2000 Honda Civic Si. The cat is the only thing that's on. Smells like a lawnmower in here, Jesus. This is what header only sounds like. Oh, geez. All right, a little rev. Jeez. Header only. Ready. Hey guys, today we'll be putting on the Yonaka catback exhaust for the 2000 Honda Civic Si. This is what the tip looks like. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. Like, the pipe's really good size diameter, so it should free up some ponies. But yeah, we're going to get to the install.
Next thing you want to do to get the muffler off is get them out of the hangers. There's 2 of them. After you got the bolts off, so we can take this muffler off. And we'll get a couple revs to see what it sounds like after. First thing, or this next thing you want to do with this muffler, we're going to start with the muffler and go back to the cat. So you want 12 millimeter on either side. We're going to get this bolt and that one out, and then we'll be able to pull off this this muffler. This is the old muffler. It's an old piece of crap. You can hear stuff going, it probably rusted out, but yeah, this is what it looks like. We just pulled out from the back of the car, and yeah, now we're going to get the resonator off in the catalytic converter. Next thing you want to do is jack up the car in the front so we can access the middle of the pipe now that we have the muffler off. Next thing you want to do is get under the car and start unbolting the 3 bolts on the catalytic converter. 1's on the top and 2 are on the bottom side. And then we'll be able to get this pipe. Now we're using a punch and a hammer to get out the twisted off and grinded off studs. So you have to get the bolt off so we're grinding it away. So we took the pipe off because we had trouble reaching it with the impact. So we got a Sawzall and we cut it right at the catalytic converter. And now we're going to take the 2 other nuts off with the 1/2-inch impact, and then we're going to bust it loose and start installing the new exhaust pipe. So we had to remove the catalytic converter and unplug it. So that's just the tip of the header, because those 3 bolts were rusted on too much, and we ordered a new catalytic converter to go with the Yonaka. Okay guys, we had to take the catalytic converter out of the car. We had to remove these 2 bolts that are connected to the header, and take it out is super easy. We tried to get these out. We snapped all of the nuts off and we couldn't get this piece off, so we just bought a new cat for temporary. It was only $100, and then we unplugged the O2 sensor. You just have to pull this out from the underside of the car, and it'll expose this. This is the downstream O2 sensor. We unplugged it, and we got a new cat right here. Let's unbox. All right, guys, here's the new cat. It's a lot wider here and looks really nice on the inside.
Here's some hardware to install it. So we'll get right to putting this new cat onto the header, and then we'll bolt up the Yonaka exhaust. All right, guys, so the pipe that you're going to connect to the catalytic converter is a lot wider, so it won't fit on. So you just need to put your gasket on to the cat before you put this up to the header, and then put your little adapter on it, and then you have your supplied hardware. And these are 14 millimeter, by the way. So just get them all in, and yeah, once you get the nut on, tighten it down with this, and then you should be able to install this onto the header, and then we'll be able to move on to put this pipe on. So, okay, so now that you have this adapter on, you want to either take your old O2 sensor out or get a new one like what I'm doing. Mine's just out on, mine's just not here yet, and put it in here, tighten it down, and then plug it in to where you unplug this. I'll show you under the car in a second. And then after you do that, then you can install the cat onto the header. So this is the car as it currently sits with the new rims on. They look very good, but for those people who are asking why would you put nice rims on a car that has such bad paint, well, we are currently painting it right now. We got the primer on all the bumper, the wing, and the grille, and this will be with the new muffler. It will be able to, I think, complete phase one, which is just external beautifications. So we'll be posting a video once the paint is done and once the exhaust is on about what the car looks like with brand new paint, rims, tires, and exhaust. But for now, this is how it sits. Hope you enjoy. Subscribe for an update. For the last part of the exhaust, the muffler, you want to put some grease on this and on the two exhaust hangers to stick it in. And once you do, then we can connect it to the rest of the pipe.
So this is the end of the header, and in order to install this hardware to put the cat on, you need a 15 ratchet and a 12 or a 13 wrench to tighten this down tighten the cat down onto the header. Okay, now we have the exhaust completely installed. I wish I could have filmed it, but it took literally 2 people to put it on. So yep, all you want to do is this reducer, get the 3 bolts on here, tighten down, get this middle piece on the exhaust hanger, get these 2 bolts tightened down, get those 2 bolts and the hanger tightened down. So yep, this is the finished product. Here is the back side of it. There's 2 bolts right there, and every connection it does have a gasket. So this is what it looks like. Yonaka Motorsports. Let's do a sound test.